What's up? It's Kit, time for another video, and today we're gonna rig this kayak up. Kind of in the middle of summer here, and it's kind of a good project to have. This is my camping kayak, and as soon as I rig this, I'm gonna be starting to I'm gonna start to go out there and do some camping. Anyway, so I had a little issue with this rudder system when I first got it, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that there's a kind of a limitation to this whole thing, and it is the fact that when you retract it, it sticks up. Okay, and as you can see, also the post is not long enough, so it just sits there like so. And even if I took the plastic off, it's just doesn't stick out as much as I want to. And I want the security of being able to actually have this pin there so that it doesn't jump out in the event that the ride is kind of bumpy. So I thought, hey, you know what? I want to correct that mistake. So I got myself, it took me a while to actually sort this out. Now this arrived damaged, so I got a refund for it. I went to AliExpress and that didn't work, so went to Amazon and got this. It's exactly the same thing, but we'll use this as an example because they're pretty much the same thing. Now this drops down just like that, and it works exactly the same way. Okay, you pull it down, it goes back up, and what I like about this is that it actually sits here with this. Okay, and I'm going to show you the whole thing of how I rigged this. But as you can see, the post is also quite short, and then although it does what I want, okay, big problem with the post. Now, when we're rigging this, we're gonna have to bore a hole, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But now, for now, the most important thing is to actually mount this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. The first part to go is how I'm going to be retaining the rudder, okay, when we're traveling. So we're gonna use this bungee cord, and you can lock this bungee cord. Okay, so all you have to do to lock it is just pass it down there and then pull back, and it's secure. Okay, but first what we need to do is actually secure this bungee cord to the handle of the kayak right here. So it's the first and easiest to do, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So just a simple knot, just like that. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you have like a piece here that dangles, because all it is basically just something to secure the rudder when it's there. Now, what you will need for this is wire, and fishing wire is something that I have a lot of. Just take the rudder out. This has been shipped well, better than the first one. This is not expensive actually, and it comes with all the parts that you need. Now, particularly for this kayak, I already have the pedals inside and they're rudder ready, so all I have to do is just pretty much install the rudder. Okay, so you have that here. Okay, so it sits like that. Now again, what we're going to do is just rig the post for now, and then we'll take care of this whole lot tomorrow. Make sure there's nothing left in the plastic bag. Okay, now we're gonna use fishing wire, and it has to be thin enough so that when you insert this together with the post, the post still moves, and that's very important. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take a length of wire. This is number 7. Okay, now this particular wire has no function except for retaining the post and keeping it in place. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just run the wire. Okay, come closer. Okay, run the wire like that. Okay, and if you're a fisherman, you would know this. Just do a haywire twist, and it should be as flush to the rudder as possible. Okay, and it doesn't have to be a super clean job as well. All you have to do is just have the wraps there. Okay, and then finish with your barrel rolls. Okay, and this is wire, so be careful, mind where the points are, and then you break the wire off. If you can, don't snip it. Okay, you have to break it off. So I'm just gonna put one more twist there, and then I'm going to rotate the wire. Okay, there we go. So this will make it so that this wire is solid. It's not gonna go anywhere. Now, what you need to do is insert this thing right there. Okay, as you can see, it's a bit rigid there. Okay, so the thing we're going to do is actually get a pair of pliers, and then we're gonna tighten this like so, so that it's flush on the sides. Okay, and it won't snag in the hole. And once you put that there, okay, position it carefully like so, put a bit of pressure, it goes in, and there we go. Now the most important thing, of course, is that the rudder would still be able to turn. So just press it until it's down like so. Okay, now see, rudder's moving. It's not the wire is not affecting it. And now all you have to do is actually make an eye here, which is quite easy. Okay, you just make a loop like so. Okay, and then form again, same thing. Okay, wire twist. Okay, and then cut the wire. Like so, and then you have a loop there. So now that you have your loop attached and it's already down here, all you have to do is just put your safety ring like so, and that's it. So it's not going to bounce out. Okay, so the friction of the wire that created within the shaft is already keeping it in. See, it's not going anywhere. But just in case it does pop off, you'll see that you'll have your split ring or your safety ring stopping the rudder going out. So this is a very good tip, because this particular kayak actually needs a rudder post that's rather long, and it's very difficult to find one. Okay, so that's it. Look at that. All right, put it there, secure it in place like so, and it's not going anywhere. So just with those two, I've actually solved my problem, and I didn't even have to go out of my way to look for a very expensive rudder. All right, so that's it for this section, and then after that, what we need to do is well, we're gonna start drilling holes, and that's a job that we're gonna do tomorrow.